and welcome back to another video. So we're here today with me trying to paint the face. I'm actually trying to paint my sister's face, and that's a funny story. I got a bit of a hype when I painted my niece and it came out looking really good. So I decided, hey, I can paint my sister's face. So I called her up last night. I was like, send a proper photo of you and mom, and I am going to be sending her the link for this video and pray that she watches it to hear how sorry I am with how it turns out. I am still practicing, but that is no excuse. So the first thing I started off with was to paint the eyes with the black, which is not what I usually do. I usually go in for the skin color first and mix it. So I decided to try with painting the eyes first and just outlining where the nose is and where the mouth is. Now, something that I didn't really like with the photos, but I've got to get over, and this is like something that I'm very bad at painting, but there was a lot of gray tones in the photo. I will see to put it up on screen, but there was a lot of gray tones. If you look in the photo, it looked like a grayish brown. It's hard to say what the color was, but it just looked gray, and that was really hard to mix for me. Next thing was the lips. So she did this thing where like you bite the corner of your lip. It's like hard to do, but do and talk, but it's like when you bite the corner of your lips and you just leave a little bit open to show a little bit teeth. And oh, look who came to stop by. It was the cat. So this was my 2020 planner that I didn't really plan anything. You know me, I just buy them for the looks and leave them. Anyway, I ripped the cover off. I ripped the inside of it off and turned the cover into one of my sketchbooks that I made. You guys will see that in an upcoming video. I think you've already seen it before, but there'll be an upcoming video with it. And that's what I used to like put the color on top. I had the tablet. Oh boy. I just put saliva down the wrong part where it needs to go. Anyway, so Kitty kept stopping in for a visit, even though I kept putting her off. You're going to see a part where I topped her on her head. I was going to top her on her ears. I'm not hitting her hard. I just did the top with my finger, and she just kept coming back and back and back. There's so many times where she jumped up back on the table where you're not seeing her, or she likes to crawl up my back and she takes her nails and digs them into my sides, and it's really annoying. It's really annoying. So Kitty's name is Amara, by the way. Chloe and her son God, aka Chuck, is currently not home. I have no idea where they gone, but they're not home, and I don't know what to do. I'm gonna freak out soon if I don't see them. Back to the painting. So like I said, a lot of gray tones, and I didn't know how to mix for that. So it's something that I will be working on in the future. And when it came to blending the color, so I didn't use the standard acrylic, as you can see over here. I did use some of the white and the yellow for my bigger tubes acrylic, but to be honest, I worked with that new watercolors tube stuff that I bought, the cheap ones, and to me it looks a bit okay. So the colors that I mixed for the skin tones are as followed: white, yellow, red. The red is from the watercolor set and not my standard acrylic paint red that I would usually use. I used the pink that they have to get the lips. I used that purple color because I noticed right off the bat that her eyeshadows matched with the purple color, and yeah, I just grabbed that one. I used black from the watercolor kit because I just wasn't in the mood to grab my other black, and it's not even that far. I want a yard. Oh boy. Yeah, I just get that out there. I'm a bit sleepy, so I'm sorry for that. And mixing it, mix your yellow with the red, and then you add white and you match it. And so the thing that threw me off a bit, it's her skin is more towards a reddish type of brown than a yellowish type, and it's hard to describe it, but it was pretty hard to mix and just get the right tone. And then there was light flashing on her face towards the side of her cheek, so I also had to paint that in, and I was putting white over it, but it was a glaring white, and this white kept mixing in with the skin color, which, okay, yeah, fine, that was all my fault. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm just making nonsense. And she has double chin. Oh, by the way, I have double chin too, so I can't really say anything. I'm actually fatter than her. I was skinnier than, no, but no, I was never skinnier than her. She was way skinnier than me. My sister was so skinny once that she used to shop in the kids section for her pants, and she's short. I'm also short. I'm 5'2". I think she's 5'2" as well. So like we're both short, and then she got kids and she packed on the pounds, especially since she's working 2 jobs and she doesn't really have time for herself and is always busy. So I could see why she packed it on, but me, who's just over here lazy and eating all the time, I just packed it on for no reason whatsoever. I am trying to lose weight now, trying to monitor what I eat. I desperately need to lose the weight. More about that in another video. Now, painting the hair. I said I've made it quite clear I have no idea how to paint hair, so I just made it as solid black, as solid as could possibly be. Oh, bye, second yarn for the video. Really going for a roll right now. So I also, if you see that part that left out just white, that's her ears, so I didn't forget about it. Oh, the brushes. There's something that I should talk about one of the brush. So one of the brush, I think it's brush number 5. When you pull on it, the what do you call these again? The hair, the part that you dip in the paint, whatever you want to call it, it just kept pulling out and out and out. So I finally decided to squeeze it in with one of those pliers thingy that I have. But that didn't really help too much because now it just looks weird and fugly. Yes, it looks fugly. But hey, it was cheap. I believe I only paid $600 or somewhere around there for this pack. I'm not really sure. I think $600 for the really fine tip ones, and they're holding up pretty well. Oh, but it says these are cosmetic brushes, so I don't know what exactly it means by that. But the very fine tips are holding up really well. I paid $600 for them. I think, I can't really remember, they were from China Trading. Can't remember how much for the other brushes, but I've noticed that this really isn't the same brand as the blue brushes that I have. They have a lot of things in common, but they're not the same brand. So to be honest, I didn't find the Penta Korea brand that I was looking for. I hope I pronounced that name right. But I did get other brushes. I was really hoping for that next brand though. Oh, third yarn. I'm really gutted. Oh, we're probably going to be walking Shaggy this afternoon. Hopefully we get to take him out on a quick walk. I'm gonna be selfish and say the walk is my exercise, and this watch that I'm wearing, it's for to carry up the steps. Yesterday I made it to 10,000 steps. First time making it to 10,000 steps, like very first time. But then yesterday I was in town and we walked around. I had to go do some stuff in town yesterday, and so it was quite busy in the morning. That's why I got to 10,000. So it wasn't because of anything exciting or anything like that. Now this was a photo taken during Christmas, and she has on one of those Christmassy stuff on her ear. Why am I saying her ears? On her head. And the painting is wrapping up now. You can barely see what resembles my sister, so I get it. I ruined how she looks. I don't think this is a flattering angle for her. I think she said it looks nice, but I'm gonna have to go against it and say, Jesus, what did I paint here? That's all I could say about this. I'll try to get a photo of the painting I did for my niece so that you guys can see what that looks like. I wasn't going to put up a photo, but I think I need a photo of that for a little bit of inspiration, because that came out so perfect. And then there's this, but I really think it was mixing the colors that threw me off a bit, because I had no idea how to mix to get those colors, and that's exactly what threw me off. Anyway, coming down to the end of this video, hope you guys enjoy it. Would just like to say goodbye. Hope you guys could leave a like.